Hi guys, so on Sunday I talked to you about clarity and why it's so important to gain clarity on who you are and what you want to be able to start setting yourself goals that will actually make you happy. So today I wanted to talk to you about an exercise you could do that's going to help you gain some of that clarity. So first of all, if you think about the sort of main areas we have in life, spirituality, personal development, family and relationships, health and fitness, career, recreation, I wanted to think about, you can add to that list if there's something specific in your life that you think is an area where you want to use this exercise for, then go right ahead. But if we use those as sort of the basis, I want you to take each of those in turn and write down where you are currently, being completely honest with yourself. What does that area of your life look like currently? Say, for example, if we take the area health and fitness, and maybe you've been trying to lose weight for a long time, you've been struggling with it, your eating's not good, etc. You might write something like, I find myself turning to food for comfort, I make excuses not to work out, I don't place enough importance on eating the right foods and taking the best care of myself. Something like that. And do that for all the different areas. Now you might be thinking, God, this is a negative exercise. If your life's not looking quite how you want it to, writing down where you are might feel quite difficult. It might feel quite horrible, in fact. But I don't want you to get all negative, and I don't want you to start thinking, well, I'm just going to give up now because my life's terrible. That's not what this exercise is. It's just about getting you that groundwork of where are you. Because yes, it might be rubbish. Your life might be terrible across the board, but unless you write down specifically where you are, we aren't going to be able to do the next bit, which is working out where you want to get and how you're going to get there. So keep positive, keep thinking that just because this is where you are now, it's not where you're necessarily going to be tomorrow or next week or next month. So the next step is, for all of those areas, I want you to write down how, in an ideal world, with no fears, nothing holding you back, no realism, so to speak, what you want the area of your life to look like. So going back, using the example of health and fitness, you might write, I want to have a positive relationship with food. I don't want it to control me. I want to enjoy working out, and I want to work out regularly 5 times a week. I want to be able to enjoy the finer things in life and treats, with food, but I don't want it to be something that I turn to every time I have a bad day. I want to have control, not to have it control me, or whatever it is. Whatever you want that area of your life to look like, I want you to write it down. So then you have your starting point and you have your end point. Now what we have to do is, looking at the two, start to think about the little things you could start to change in your starting point to get to that end point. So let's keep using the health and fitness example. I could write down, right, next week I'm going to start walking more. Or next week I'm going to food journal. So every time I binge, or every time I find myself reaching for food or feeling like I'm missing something and wanting that chocolate or wanting wine or whatever it is, I'm going to journal my feelings. I'm going to write them down. I'm going to start to find out the patterns and start to try and take some control back. So if you do that for every area and just start to write down some goals, maybe just go with five things you can start to work on, and then pick that number one goal that you're going to work on for the next 6 months or a month, whatever your time frame wants to be. So what's the first thing on that list of goals that you've set out, or these list of things you're going to do? What's the most important thing to you that you want to work on? And then I want you to take that and start taking action on it today, because that's how you stop this being a negative exercise. If we just leave it like that and go and just write it down on paper, you're just going to go away with that negativity of what you've written down about where your life is. So I need you to go away today and take action on each of those areas and one of your goals. It could be a really small thing. It might just be, I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'm going to do some meditation for my spirituality. I'm going to look for a new job, or whatever it is. I just want you to take a little bit of action on all of those goals to turn this into a positive exercise so that you can start to see the benefits of what we've just done. So shoot me a message in the comments when you've done it and let me know what you've been up to and what goals you've got, if you want to share those, and sort of, you know, things you've done today to sort of put things in motion. Come and hang with me on Instagram at JennyFitness86, and if you want to, share it with me there as well. Thanks for watching.